Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Where else can you find me? I'll tell you. Spotify, Recoil TV, Rumble. Get on that description box, hit that link tree. It's all there. Clickety clack, people. I'm on my way to the hardware store, as my son calls it, the hardwood store. So figure we talk for a few minutes. And I'm happy, guys. I'm elated. I'm excited. I'm bursting with joy. Why? Because finally, the one thing that black folks needed taken care of has been taken care of. We can be done with it. We can put it to bed, guys. We can lay it to rest. It's over. You feel that? Black folks, when you hopped out of bed today, you hopped a little bit higher, didn't you? That's because a weight has been lifted off of your stressed black shoulders. I'll tell you what it is, because this man is amazing. In the face of all these things, he's still found the time and the will to do the real work. So, all of these things happening in our country, you got high gas prices. Gas prices are higher than Snoop Dogg inside of a giraffe pussy. Okay? High gas prices, inflation, failing schools, crumbling infrastructure, crime spiking all across the country, and we are potentially going to be at war with Russia. Why do I say that? I only say that because Biden was in Poland this weekend telling our troops what they are going to see when they are in Ukraine. Yes, he was telling them, you're going to see this, you're going to see people defending their country when you're there. That's what he said. So in the face of all those things, Bidenist pervertists are grandpa activists in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Swing low, sweet chariot. That great man. I hope they build 100-foot golden statues in his honor when he is gone. Okay? Because what he did was powerful. He was there surrounded by Kamala, the Ugandan nightmare, the politician who went horizontal so her career could go vertical. Miss Lock your black ass up on some minor drug charges as San Francisco DA. Her, the same lady. Biden, Mr. Super Predator, Mr. 94 crime bill author himself. People, they finally did it. Surrounded by Kamala, surrounded by a bunch of old, useless Negroes, including part of Emmett Till's family. That was a real slap in the face. That woman looked thirsty. What did he do? He finally signed the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill. Woo! Thank you. Oh, guys, I'm not crying. It's just a lot of dust and pollen in the air. He finally did it. They finally did it, but he signed it into law. It is now a federal crime to hang another human being from a tree. Thank you, sir. Finally, black people, come out of hiding. Do you guys know how much of a problem lynching is for black people in today's age? It's running rampant. I don't even put a Christmas tree in my house because I'm scared somebody might come in and lynch me between the ornaments. When I first moved into our new house, we cut down all of our trees. I paid my neighbors to cut down their trees just in case. I don't even go outside on Arbor Day. That's how much of a problem it is for black folks. Tree. Oh, shit, another tree. You guys see all these trees I'm passing by in the background? This shit is traumatizing. I'm triggered. Do you know how much we hate trees? I don't even like to be around a really tall person if they stick their arm out straight. You never know. some evil white person might get the itch. How fucking stupid is that? The Emmett Till anti-lynching bill. Don't worry, it's only about 68 years too fucking late. You notice all the problems and all the shit that the left cries about are fucking old and outdated. Lynching? I found numbers between 4,000 and as high as 6,000 black folks were lynched during Reconstruction from 1882 to 1968. But guys, come in close. I don't want nobody else to hear this shit. I don't want anybody out of earshot to hear this. Okay, here we go. There were white people who were hung too during Reconstruction. Yes, white people. And their numbers were pretty close to black people. I know, they don't tell you that shit. There are a whole bunch of white folks who were hung during Reconstruction too. But this is the sweet spot that they concentrate on. 4,000 black people were hung, really? Well, guess how many black people are shot and killed every fucking year? It's more than 4,000. It's almost double. But let's concentrate on the people who are in the ground and gone and their bones have decomposed to nothing. Let's concentrate on that, not the pesky black folks still alive today. Aside from Juicy Smollett, there haven't been any lynchings in America in a long time. Now, I believe it was in Alabama or something. There was this black kid, he was 19 years old. He was picked out randomly by these three white guys. There's 3 or 4 of them. They were Klansmen. And they snatched him off. They chased him into the woods. They beat him. They hung him while they were hanging him. One of the guys was beating him with the tree branch, and they slit his throat twice and hung him across the street from his house. Monsters. Those are the Klansmen that they're talking about. That's the white supremacy that they're talking about. That's textbook racism right there. Hate crime, as they call it. That is the crime that they're looking for. That is the incident that gets them wet. But the only problem is that took place in 1981. And you know what happened to those evil white men who murdered that poor kid? 3 of them, I think it was 2 or 3. 2 of them turned state's evidence against the other guy, and guess what the guy got who didn't turn state's evidence? They put his ass in the fucking electric chair in 1997. He got barbecued courtesy of the state, which is what should happen to you if you do that to another human being. So whoops. He didn't pull his white privilege card and run out of the courtroom like, ha 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 ha. No, they put him in prison and then they cooked him from the inside out. What else do you want him to do? So basically, lynchings don't happen anymore. So why are you signing a fucking anti-lynching bill that makes it a federal crime now? What's the difference? What a colossal waste of fucking time. You sorry? That's why I call them appendix politicians. Why? Because our bodies can do without them. Take them out. Remove them. They serve no purpose. You should see these fools standing around him as he sits there and signs this useless, empty, gutless bill into law. What does that mean? Anti-lynching bill. Who's getting lynched? That's like him signing a bill, say we will not allow any human over 9 feet tall to walk the streets. Well, nobody gives a shit because there are no humans on earth who are 9 feet tall. So that is a waste of time and paper. But they don't care. They're not serious. They're not here to work. What did Bernie Mac say in Kings of Comedy? I didn't come here to work. That's not what they're here for. They're not here to do anything real. They're here to do fake, stupid, funny shit, like sign an anti-lynching bill in a country where no one gets lynched anymore. 81 million of you, huh? 81 million of you did this. Excuse me, I'm backing into my parking spot. This is what you guys wanted. Didn't Kamala say you guys got what you ordered? Well, here you go. All the shit going on in the world, and they have time to sign a bill for something that doesn't happen anymore. That's literally what just happened. That's like the other day, I told my daughter to empty the dishwasher, put the dishes away. I come back, she's sitting on the couch watching her favorite TV show. Did you finish putting the dishes away? No. Then what are you doing sitting on the couch? You have work to do. So I asked them this question. What are you doing sitting in the rose garden signing some bullshit when you have work to do? You know that place where America butts up against Mexico? We used to call that a border. Well, it's all fucked up. So why aren't you down there fixing it? If somehow we could take our border and put it between Russia and Ukraine, then they would give a shit about it. Then they would care. See, when they made our borders they meant other countries' borders, not ours. Don't be ridiculous. She's not here for us. She's here for them. So just know, as they're trying to get their tentacles around our children and pervert them in school, as they try to poison the future generation, as they try to make it easier for them to touch our kids, to pervert them, to water them down and believe that, hey, I'm a girl today, you better respect me. Hey, I'm a boy today, you better treat me like a boy. And all that other crazy, weird, perverted, sick shit. Your wallet's getting lighter for the same product. It hasn't gotten any bigger, but the price tag has. As you sit there and worry about the things that you have to sacrifice to make your money go farther. Well, I can get this and I'll wait till next week or next month to get that. Hey, Mr. Bill Collector, I don't get paid until this time. Can you wait until then to make a payment? Can you leave my phone on? Can you leave my lights on? Damn. What am I going to do for dinner? Because that same amount of food I got for $40 is now $60. As you bounce all these things around in your head and you try to make your life work, as you try to stretch things, just know that the people who are supposed to have your back and watch out for you are sitting in the rose garden around this feeble-minded old turd, and he's signing an anti-lynching bill when nobody gets lynched anymore. That should let you know where you fall on the priority list, if we're even still on it. Are we even on the priority list? I doubt it. If we are, we're down at the bottom. You know, where you go down you write to the very bottom of the page to where your hand isn't even all the way on the page. It's like the very bottom. Maybe we're still on it. Or maybe they moved us to the back. You know, you draw an arrow so they know to flip the page over. Maybe we're on the back of the priority page, but we're certainly not at the top. Outdated, worthless bullshit is. Know that. Now let me get in here to the hardwood store, as my son says. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.